Hello, good day to you. It's Andy and Talkin really. Guess who Rishi Sunak is going to be considering will pay for all of this pandemic effect and all the money that they spent? I'll give you one guess. Find out in a minute. So who is he expecting to pay for all of this money that they've spent, which is they found this money from somewhere. I don't know where they found it from, but they have. Who is going to be paying for it, you're asking yourself? Well, this article was in the Mail, and of course, it's mainstream media, I know, but you have to believe some things. This was on the 19th of September, and it says Rishi Sunak is considering a freeze on benefits and public sector pay as he tries to get a grip on the spiralling cost of the pandemic and, of course, boost his own political ambitions. So with the unemployment projected to rise more than to 4 million as a result of the crisis, the Chancellor has told fellow ministers that he's deeply concerned. The other thing that you don't know that he is attempting to do will be he's going to affect the people pensions. He is going to try and affect the pensions of people in an attempt to claw back millions of pounds. He's also discussing scrapping inflation-linked increases to obviously the welfare payments, but also the salaries of public sector workers, and also trying to persuade Bojo to rip up the triple lock, which obviously protects the income of our pensioners. So this is what this man is doing, or planning to do. He hasn't announced yet whether he's going to do it, but as we all know, from past records and past history, when they say something, they generally do it. Obviously, that means that the freeze on benefits was lifted before the pandemic started, as Johnson vowed that there will be no return to the austerity of David Cameron's government. But with unemployment set to rise to as high as 4.5 million next year, the DWP and pensions will come under intense pressure. And obviously the public sector bill is also likely to be hit with a freeze, although there may be exemptions for NHS workers, but I would not hold my breath on that. Mr Sunak has argued that the triple lock, which decrees that the basic state pension has to rise each year in line with the highest of either the growth in prices, the growth in earnings, or as measured by the average earnings index, is unaffordable. Bojo has resisted moving to abandon it on the grounds it was a clear commitment in their manifesto. Obviously, this is more about Sunak's ambitions, since he's been highlighted in the whole pandemic event, finding money from nowhere. So there you go. That's the story today. It's not surprising. And of course, they always pick on the same old, who are the ones that will suffer from this whole thing. My question is, where did the money come from in the first place? And if it came from, as I suspect, money that they already had somewhere, because obviously, unless you print it, it's not going to come from somewhere magical. You can't just have a money tree in the back garden, unless they have got one. But why suddenly do they have to recoup this money from people that can't afford it? Anyway, have a good day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.